Hello everyone! Today we discuss about root cause analysis and one of the most tool Fishbone Diagram. Root cause analysis is a method for understanding the underlying causes of an observed or experienced incident. Types of root causes. Physical causes may arise due to problems within a physical component of the system, such as a hardware failure and equipment malfunction. Human causes may occur due to human error caused by lack of the skills and the knowledge to perform a task. Organizational causes may happen when organization uses a system or a process that is faulty or insufficient. In situations like giving incomplete instruction, making wrong decision, and mishandling staff and property. RCA categories. Most of the principles of RCA are classified into 5 major categories. Safety-based RCA. This process is used to examine and identify the root causes of any failure of the safety observance, accident analysis, or other issues related to occupational safety and health. Production-based RCA. This is often conducted in the field of the quality control for manufacturing to investigate the root causes, or why certain defects are present either within the manufacturing process or an end product. Process-based RCA. Serving as a follow-on to production-based RCA. This approach has been expanded to include business processes. Failure-based RCA. This is rooted in the concept of the failure analysis, which is typically used in engineering and maintenance. System-based RCA. Combining 2 or more methods of RCA. This approach also takes ideas from the fields such as the change management, risk management, and the system analysis. Step of RCA processes. Realize the problem, gather data, determine possible causal factors, identify the root cause, recommend and implement solutions. RCA tools: Fishbone Diagram, 5x2, Pareto chart, fault tree analysis, failure mode and effects analysis. Let's consider Fishbone Diagram. Fishbone Diagram, a cause and effect discovery tool that helps figure out the reason for defects, variation of the failures within a process. Structure of the Fishbone Diagram. A fishbone diagram, as the name suggests, mimics a fish skeleton. The underlying problem is placed as a fish head, and the causes extend to the left as the bones of the skeleton. The ribs branch of the back and denote major causes, while such branches branch of the causes and denote root causes. These causes mimic the bones of the fish skeleton. The construction of the fishbone can branch off to as many levels as need to determine the causes of the underlying problem. Benefits of the Fishbone Diagrams. Identify potential causes of the problem, revealing areas of the weakness or bottlenecks in the current processes, accelerating problem solving. Fishbone Diagram, the 6 Ms. Let's take a look at how the 6 Ms are defined and how they can contribute to process variation. Manpower, the operational and/or functional labor of the people engaged in the design and delivery of the product. This is considered a fairly rare cause of a given problem. Typically, if the manpower is identified as a cause of unwanted effect, it is often a factor of another 6M. Method: a production process and its contributing service delivery process. Frequently, processes are found to have too many steps, sign-off, and other activities they don't contribute or create much value. Then, as streamlined, simplified, and standardized processes can be confusing and hard to follow. Machine: systems, tools, facilities, and equipment used for production. Often machine tools and facilities with their underlying support system are mismanaged or incapable of delivering and desired output due to technical or maintenance issues. Material: raw materials, components, and consumables needed to produce a desired end product. Materials are often mismanaged by way of being incorrectly specified, mislabeled, stored improperly, out of date, among other factors. Mother Nature or environment. Environmental factors that are unpredictable and uncontrollable, like weather, floods, earthquakes, fire, etc. While many environmental factors are predictable and can be considered manageable, there are some inevitable environmental factors that some facilities find they are not prepared for. Measurement: manual or automatic inspection and physical measurement, distance, volume, temperature, pressure, etc. At times, measurement can be inconsistent, making it hard to use the data to form repeatable conclusions that help nail down a consistent causes. The 6M are often used as starting point for the spine of the Fishbone Diagram. How to build a Fishbone Diagram? First step, identify the problem. The first step in creating a fishbone diagram is agreeing upon and writing down the exact problem you're facing. Have your team figure out who is involved, what the problem is, and when and where it occurs. Next, on the whiteboard, write the problem statement in a box on the right-hand side. Now draw a horizontal line protruding left from the problem statement. The problem statement resembles the head of the fish, and the horizontal line resembles the spine, giving you room to develop ideas. Our example below identifies a problem of damaged delivery. The next step is brainstorm the major categories of cause. Step 2 is deciding how to categorize the causes of the problem at hand, the factors that may be part of the problem. This could be equipment, materials, system, external forces, people. In a manufacturing setting, they usually resolve around the 6 Ms we discussed earlier. As you identify each causes, draw a line on the spine of the fish for each factors and label each line at the top. In our example, the team identifies the following factors and places them on the diagram, such as the machines, methods, materials, environment, measurements, and the personnel. After that, you need to identify possible causes. Step 3 really kicks off the brainstorming session as you identify possible causes of the problem that may be related to each factor. Visualize these possible causes by drawing shorter lines or the bones of the diagram. If a particular causes is a bit more complex, feel free to draw smaller sub-branch lines, coming on the causes line. Below the team, identify the following causes and add them to the fishbone diagram, slowly filling out of the skeleton of the fish. And the last step is analyze the diagram. You should have the full fishbone diagram showing all possible causes of the problem statement, using tools like the pipe-wise, investigation, and the surveys. You can now investigate the problem further, and it needs to see which of these potential causes is in effect contributing to the problem. A helpful tip for this step is to write all possible causes of the problem on the sticky notes, so you can group similar ones together on the whiteboard. Let's consider a fishbone diagram scenario. For example, your company makes an app for checking blood pressure. You know that unhealthy lifestyle leads to healthy problems. First of all, you need to identify features of unhealthy lifestyle, such as disturbed metabolism, unhealthy diet, not getting enough exercise, and bad habits. After that, you identify the problem. Our main problem is unhealthy lifestyle. After that, you mention the categories. Our categories are disturbed metabolism, unhealthy diet, lack of the exercise, and bad habits. Move on to third step, such as brainstorm each category. Disturbed metabolism consists of the increased blood pressure, high blood sugar, abnormal cholesterol. Unhealthy diet consists of the high level of added sugar, unhealthy fats, and sufficient intake of essential nutrients. Lack of the exercise consists of the diseases, and bad habits consist of the alcohol and the smoking. This is our completed fishbone diagram. We identify 4 areas for improvement, such as the physical, for example, yoga, exercise, healthy diet, healthy habits, such as breakfast, drink water, don't smoke, mental, reading and learning new skills, and emotional education and positive attitude. Tips for creation a fishbone diagram. Organize an appropriate team to undertake the task of the creation a fishbone diagram. Add team members from multiple areas that are involved either directly or indirectly. Team members that deal directly with the problem at hand provide valuable insight, while team members who are considered on the outside looking and can help with keeping the bias to a minimum. Clarify the major causes categories. The 6M are good starting point and can encompass a lot of the causes, keeping them classified and organized. However, make sure you get more detail as you fill out the diagram for clarity's sake. Consider a multi-voting technique to help identify the root causes from everyone's ideas. This might look like each team member identify the top 3 root causes. You could ask each team member to put 3 check marks or a colored sticky dot next to each bone or branch they believe are the root causes that need to be addressed. Consider other causes and effective techniques. Remember that fishbone diagram is a visual tool that can help you do some of the most valuable work of this solving complex problem. Thank you for your watching, and I see you.